And welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, baby, with another solution. I didn't even say, let me start over. Let me start over. Hey, y'all. Welcome back with another reaction. But the solution is going to play a role inside of our reaction today, y'all. That's okay how everybody doing, y'all. But let me tell y'all something, y'all. Whew. Trump's solution is basing up this case with some real, baby. Oh, Lord, if this thing turned into a TV show, y'all, come on in. This is a TV show. Lord, we done been to the side of another lamb. We done been to Law and Order. Woo, Lord, y'all come on in, y'all come on in. Y'all come on in, come on in. I ain't got all night, I ain't gonna wait on you come in here late. You don't know what's going on, that's up to you. But y'all, this is crazy. You know what? I like it though. I like this. I like this. I don't want to kind of, I'm a respectful person. I ain't gonna cuss or nothing, but I don't care what y'all say. Come here and say what you want to say. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Your opinion. It's your opinion. Focus on your opinion. Don't focus on mine, because I got every right in the world for my opinion. Worry about what's going on in this video. Worry about what's going on in this video. That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about what I'm saying. My opinion been right. But my opinion is just not necessarily based on fact, but it getting like a comedy show up in this motherfucker. Now don't do Miss Nancy like that. Don't do Miss Nancy like this. Why y'all playing these games with Miss Nancy? Miss Nancy don't deserve this. What's going on, Savannah? Savannah, what's going on? He said, I saw that person. Who is that? What I said? That's what I said to me. Who in the world is this? Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I know y'all waiting on me to come on. I know y'all waiting on say, oh man, where Lanita at? Where Lanita? I know I wonder where Lanita. Y'all, whoo, Lord have mercy. Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be good to myself, baby. I'm gonna be good to myself. I just need my son to take me and give me some crab legs, and I buy my own self a balloon and candles. But who is it that? Who uncle is this? Who uncle is this? Don't worry about me. They worry about what's going on in this case. Don't worry about me, and don't come down here trying to tell me what to do and say. Cause I'm gonna say what I want to say, cause I'm a Pisces. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sick and tired of these games that they playing with this case. But I like the games. If you're going to play the game, I'm going to play it with you. So don't worry about me, what I say. Worry about what's going on this content. If you're not interested in, move it on. Now, y'all, the lady just came on him begging us for help, right? Which we can't do nothing, no way. But pray for her. Because I'm praying for Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy's on the one. I want to know why they take an elderly lady and put her in a Roblox game that they playing. You take an older elderly person and then you use the elderly person for y'all game. For y'all S show. And you know what show I want to say. The SH star show. I don't like it. I don't like it. But who is it? Who is this? Who in the heck are you? And you can't be the man that we've been looking for the longest. You can't focus on the video. Don't worry, leave me alone. Stop focusing on me and focus on the content. God dog. So interesting to me. Look, but what I'm saying, so those who don't speak my language, I'm sorry, leave and go somewhere else. But back to this. Leave me alone now, because YouTube watching you. Leave me alone. Now, I don't know what language this man speak. But Trump know what language he speak. Who is this? Who is this person wearing this crazy mask on his face? Who is this crazy man that decided to take an elderly lady and to put it in his solution that involves him and Savannah Guthrie? And shows up today with a mask on his face. What's up, Demetrius? I'm thinking it's a hit man. He was an electrician. You know what, Jeff? Who worked out on her. What I tell them? What did I tell the knuckleheads on my channel? I told them it got to be somebody at that house. It's somebody at that house, y'all. And it's somebody at this house that, listen now. Y'all gonna get a lot of distraction, but don't worry about it, because I got a lot of folk watching this channel. Good, we ain't worried about that. Just come on in. But look, y'all. Look, first of all, we know good well somebody knew that the 84-year-old lady was staying at that house by herself. We don't know what was going on in that house. We don't know who was living in that house. We don't know what they were thinking. We don't know, did they run out of money? We don't know what's going on in this case. But I know one thing, this show ain't law and order. It's sure not first 48. And it should not side another lamb. But I don't know who uncle this is. But it don't look real to me. It don't look real to me, but we're going to find out. First of all, I want to take out, before I take out him to the scary, spooky show, it's no way in the world. AI. Oh, sorry, I ain't mean to say AI. Gosh. First of all, Trump know about this solution. The president of the United States knows about this solution. He told y'all in the beginning, y'all not listen to the president of the United States. The president of the United States had told y'all knuckleheads that it is a solution. He told all y'all people who trying to hide stuff that it's a solution. Now we're going to hear from Trump first. Wait, Trump, I'm going to go to the president. We're going to go to our president of the United States, because I trust our president of the United States, because he got all the answers, and he's right. And I trust him. And he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he is talking about. Donald Trump, yes. The president of the United States of America tried to tell y'all people something, but y'all don't want to listen. Don't tell me what to stop doing. This is my channel. Now look, I'm on this channel. This is my channel. Look at, that's me on my channel. That's me, that lady on the channel. That's me. God, dog. Don't be hating now. Y'all start hating now, because we going to get to the bottom line of who took Miss Nancy Guthrie. We're tired of playing Roblox with y'all. We are tired of playing Roblox with y'all. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my president of the United States, because he got all the answers. And president of the United States tried to tell you all knuckleheads that it was a solution, and y'all not even listening to him. He's telling y'all what's going on. Hey, Marcus. He telling y'all what's going on. Oh, yeah, I'm going to yell. Yes, I'm upset because I'm sick and tired of this Roblox. Woo! I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. But I ain't going nowhere, though. Now, I trust my president of the United States, He telling y'all the words. He told y'all in the beginning, and I keep bringing it up to y'all. Y'all don't want to listen to me because I'm not. I guess I don't know what it is, but you don't know who I am, no way. But who? Back to this. I'm smarter than you think I am. I'm smarter than a fifth grader. I'm smarter than a fifth grader. Oh boy, I tell you, boy, I enjoy that little sleep I had. The rest, Lord, how much of Trump. They not listening to you, Trump. You told them that it was a solution. Savannah Guthrie knows it's a solution. Now, all of a sudden, she just begged us for help. Now it's almost over. They already found somebody with a mask on their face. Wow, ain't that crazy? But we're going to get into that too. Guess what, y'all? This is crazy. This man said, this president of the United States told y'all it was a solution. Y'all ignore him. Y'all ignore me. Y'all said, no, I ain't talking about all of y'all. You know, all these, some of y'all are already smart. You know what time it is. But the man told y'all it was a solution. Savannah knows what's going on. The brother know what's going on. Oh yeah, the government, come on, state and the government, all that kind of. But anyway, here we go, y'all. Leave that old man alone. You live long enough, you're gonna be wearing dentures. Look at the context. I get out the man. Ain't nothing wrong with Trump, man. Leave him alone. He tried to tell y'all what's going on in this case. And y'all worry about what talking about people. If you ain't here for the case, then leave. Now, Trump, I'm about to go to my president of the United States. Cause he told y'all it was a solution. Now y'all hear what he said again. He told y'all on February the 6th what was going on. Savannah know what's going on. This ain't just started.
President, you promised Savannah Guthrie's family the full support of federal enforcement. FBI is now.
I'll give you a little statement. I think we're doing very well on that regard. You're probably surprised to hear that. I think we're doing very well. Very well, meaning we have some clues, I think, that are very strong. And I think we could have some answers coming up fairly soon.
Is this a nationwide search? Is this a search going to Mexico?
I'm not talking about a search. I'm talking about a solution.
Hold on, Troy. I like Troy. He like me talking that shit. But like he said, I gotta tell you, man, Trump said I ain't talking about no search. I'm talking about a solution. It's a solution, people. I've been trying to tell y'all this for the longest. Trump said I ain't talking about no search. I'm talking about a solution. Trump is crazy. Trump said I ain't worried about no search. I'm talking about a solution. That's what it is. Y'all not listening? It's a solution. It's a solution. Savannah knows it's a solution. The brother knows it's a solution. He was in the Air Force. He worked. They know what's going on. But you know what? Who I really feel sorry for a little bit now. And in this case, I'm worrying about the sister now. Yeah, he talking about listen to Trump. Listen to the words that coming out of Trump's mouth. Stop telling people what to think and listen. I'm like, Trump, now listen. I ain't worried about no search. Listen. It's almost over, y'all. They don't want to hear this. They don't want to stay to hear this. Yeah. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here, though. Here we go. Let's listen to our solution. We ain't talking about no search. We're talking about the solution.
President, you promised Savannah Guthrie's family the full support of federal law enforcement. FBI is now.
I'll give you a little statement. I think we're doing very well on that regard. You're probably surprised to hear that. I think we're doing very well. Very well, meaning we have some clues, I think, that are very strong. And I think we could have some answers coming up fairly soon.
Is this a nationwide search? Is this a search going to Mexico?
I'm talking about a search. I'm talking about a solution. We have some things I think that will maybe come out reasonably soon from DOJ or FBI or whoever that could be
Suspect?
yeah, could be definitive.
So when do you expect us to hear?
A lot's taken place in the last couple of hours. A lot of things have happened with regard to that horrible situation in the last couple of hours.
All right. Trump. Okay, Trump. I believe you, Trump. I didn't believe you, but they don't. But anywho, I'm back over here. Okay, I'm back over here. All of a sudden, she made the last post to this solution. You know the FBI agents. Y'all was there. Telling Savannah what to read off that piece of paper. Y'all was there telling her what to read. And she was reading. Y'all like to mess her up on it. Read what we put on the paper, Savannah. Oh, Savannah, look back up at them, let them know that, okay, I'm about to read what you said. Okay.
Go ahead, Greg. I have breaking news. This is a Fox News alert. Our own Jonathan Hunt joins us with that breaking news. This sounds like it could be pretty big. Jonathan.
Yeah, Sean, the biggest news of a big breaking news night. Fox News now has 3 sources confirming that a person has been detained in connection with the Nancy Guthrie case. Those 3 sources coming to us, I need to credit Kelly Kramer and Michael Ruiz of our Fox Digital team, but 3 sources now confirming to Fox that a person has been detained, and we are very careful in using the word detained, in connection with the Nancy Guthrie case. So we said hours ago, Sean, that in the wake of that video of somebody breaking into Nancy Guthrie's home in the early hours of Sunday, February the 1st, this investigation was clearly gathering momentum very quickly. As we stood here in the parking lot of the Pima County Sheriff's Department a few hours ago, we saw SWAT trucks rolling out after they'd been loaded with shields and other gear. We saw a mobile command center rolling out, and now we have this, the biggest news of the night. Once again, Sean, 3 sources confirming one person has been detained in connection with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. That is the huge breaking news at this moment, Sean.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, what did it look like? Let's look at the video, y'all. Let's go back and look at the video. Look at the video. Don't get out your cartoon character. Get out the Roblox, blocks, whatever it is. And let's look at this video ourselves. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, she begged us for help. And then in this picture, what did Trump just tell y'all? I'm just asking y'all the question. What did Trump just tell y'all? Okay. All of a sudden, now we get a picture of somebody with some gloves on, been standing in the backyard for the longest. All we know, a homeless man could have been living in the house. We don't know what's going on in this case right here.
Was ago, Sean, that in the wake.
This guy is packed. He got everything in that bag. He's a healthy mother sucker. He been eating groceries. This man is healthy. This is somebody's husband. This is somebody's husband. He too healthy. That man thick. You hear me? He works out in that gym. Go check that gym out.
Of that video of
And his motion and his movement. Look at him. This like I told y'all. They try to distract y'all and tell y'all at first that this wasn't no young man. This somebody young, huh? This ain't no old man. This is not no old man. And why is he leaning to the left? What he got in that bag? What you steal out of Miss Nancy's house? And then the camera's still on you. So what's up with this video right here? The camera's still on the man. So what you do to Miss Nancy in that house? Cause you didn't leave out that door with her. Ain't no blood on the steps. What role did you play? Now y'all, something tell me that a female is working with him too. I ain't no psychic, but I know that much.
Of somebody breaking into Nancy Guthrie's home in the early hours of Sunday, February the 1st. This investigation was clear.
What he doing? Wait a minute. Let me. This ain't right. This ain't right. I don't care what y'all say. This ain't right. This ain't right. Hold on, wait. He went to pick grass up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Dude walked over there. Dude walked right here. If the dude was familiar with the woman's house, he knew a camera was right there. Why he didn't use the side door? Why he didn't use the back door? Why would he use the door where the camera come from? He know the camera right there. Unless he didn't know the camera was right there. But why he used the front door? He know.
Hours ago, Sean.
And then he walk over there.
Wake of that.
He let me move this out the way so I can see what this man doing. He stooped over, he bending over. What is he doing? He's probably a confused junkie. And this man got on some gloves. This man he dressed as if cold as it is, he dressed like he been staying in Miss Nancy's house.
Video of.
And he stooped, the way he moved, why did he move like that? And then go get grass.
Of somebody breaking into.
Why is he moving like his left, is something wrong with his left side of his body? I'm glad. I can't wait till they interview him. They don't interview two men. Good Jesus. Then he bent over.
Nancy Guthrie's home in
Got
the
some
early hours of
grass.
Sunday, February the 1st. This investigation was clearly.
Oh, wait, hold on. He did something. Hold up. He with somebody, y'all. Look what he does. He over there. Somebody out there with him. You see him looking over there? He looked at his tank. He looked out there, y'all. Somebody with him. His girlfriend. He got a woman somewhere. Somebody, some kin to this family know what's going on. There's somebody in the family done told they folks something, and then them folks, man, y'all wrong. That's wrong. I ain't saying, I'm saying not somebody. You know how you know some people, and they know an old lady staying out there in a house by herself, and you know, I guess.
Sunday, February the 1st. This
And he looked out that way. He looking at someone. He ain't by himself.
investigation was clearly gathering momentum very quickly as we stood here in the parking lot of the Pima County Sheriff's Department.
Why is you showing us what? What is you showing us? What are you about to do? Let me see.
A few hours ago, we saw SWAT trucks rolling out after they'd been loaded with shields and other gear. We just
hold up. He ain't got no girlfriend or no wife.
saw a mobile command center rolling out, and now.
And now, wait a minute. This is somebody walking up on her porch. who about to break in this lady house. Why she gone? I don't understand. I still don't understand why the brother-in-law. No, she didn't let up that garage. That brother-in-law knew she didn't let up that garage, y'all. And that garage went down by itself. Now, he was already in the house.
We have this, the biggest news of the night. Once again, Sean, 3 sources confirming
That's what he doing.
one person has been detained in connection with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. That is the huge breaking.
So they locked him up. Now Savannah just begged us the other day. Let me see what else y'all don't put in this cotton picking news. This don't make no sense. Let me see what else y'all don't put in this. This don't make no sense. I think I want to listen to. I want to listen to him. I want to listen to that man. I want to listen to the people they don't want to listen
This
to.
week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Atlanta. Inside
I'm going to
this
start listening
workshop,
to
you
the
will
people who they don't
Right,
listen
joining us
to.
now live on the phone is the FBI Director, Kash Patel, with more details on tonight's breaking news. Director Patel, great to have you as always. Thank you for being here. Obviously, this is the big break we've been waiting for. I know the FBI played a very big role in being able to retrieve this tape. Can you give us some background on how you were able to do that?
Yeah, Sean, look, it's great to be with you, and it was great to be, on the ground in Arizona with our FBI teams leading the charge with the local law enforcement there.
Wait a minute. This is Kash Patel on the phone? So we got the president, we got Kash, we got the FBI director, Kash Patel, Savannah Guthrie. Why? Then we got a desperation. Then we have a solution. What? Y'all still ain't picked up on what's going on. Y'all still ain't picked up what's going on. Whew, Lord. Now they about to, everything about to come out in the opening, and letting Guthrie knows the next time she make a report, as long as he is in office, then she need to watch him out.
Happen when you have great partnerships with the private sector. And because President Trump delivered these great partnerships with these private sector companies, we were able to execute lawful searches and go to these private sector companies and expedite results, and then go into their systems and actually excavate material that people would think would normally be deleted and no one would look for. And basically, without getting into too many of the details, that's how the FBI worked with our private sector partners to pull out material that people thought didn't even exist because of the specific type of subscription service, the Ring doorbell. But thanks to this brilliant partnership, we were able to get it out, sharpen it with our technical capabilities at the FBI, and put it out to the world. Because, as you were just talking about, this investigation of this magnitude was going to require the public's assistance, which is why we put it out nearly immediately, the video, the photos, and sharpened images. And we continue to receive tips, and we encourage all Americans to provide any and all tips. And based upon that, we were able to expand the investigation and take the appropriate next steps, which is what we're doing and what you're seeing unfold.
Okay, was the FBI involvement, there have been reports, was it delayed?
Well, Sean, in a kidnapping case or missing persons case, it's always a state and local law enforcement matter. And we had always offered our assistance from the beginning, taking our cues from local law enforcement. And so we've tried, and we've been there and offered all the resources. We've surged assets. I've put personnel and tactical units there in Arizona to make sure local law enforcement has what they need. But at the end of the day, the FBI is the only one who has the capabilities and the technical discipline to go in there and assist local law enforcement to get this type of information. And not only were we able to get this type of information, but we were able to exploit information pursuant to our private sector partner engagements that showed us that there might be persons of interest in and around the area related to this event. And so first and foremost, our priority is to find Nancy Guthrie. And of course, right behind that is to find anyone and any others involved.
Okay, I wonder what time did he do this? What time was he out to Miss Nancy home because Miss Nancy didn't come home till about 8, I think. I'm not sure. How long has he been in his house? What time was this video? And wait a minute, hold up. Y'all said that she didn't have no subscription, and I knew y'all still could have found out who had her ring. See, I know about ring. Okay, but at first y'all had the people who don't know about ring cameras, that y'all, just because she didn't have a subscription, that you all could not find this information. Oh, now all of a sudden, y'all found this information. How did y'all find this information if she didn't have a subscription? Everything y'all saying, I know y'all trying to, okay, you're doing your job, but you don't lie to the people though. Don't lie to the people, because we know about the ring camera. We know it was still programmed because it's computerized. Regardless if you have a subscription or not, they still have a way, again, FBI and anybody else have a way to find out what's going on your camera. So y'all say he took the camera with it, but he doing a whole lot. Y'all see a whole lot of things going on with the camera. Almost looked like they pushed key code. He did look like he pushed some, but he really couldn't push the key code with their gloves on.
In case to make sure they're brought to justice, and that's what we're doing. We're protecting the integrity of the investigation, but we're also being very public because it's a very public.
Now, Cash said the right word. Cash just told y'all. Cash Patel just told y'all, protect the case. So a lot of stuff we're not gonna know is gonna, blow our mind, but they already know. But it's strange how this just came out when she just asked us for help, but the FBI helped her, because we can't get to this information.
And as President Trump rightly said, all resources have been dedicated to this investigation. They're going to continue on the ground, getting everything and absolutely anything they need from the FBI.
Director Patel, can I ask you just straight up, do you believe there are people of interest now? Have we gotten to that point? Are there potential suspects?
Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me check something out right quick. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna leave it like this.
Sean, without polluting the investigation, I will say we have made substantial progress in these last 36, 48 hours thanks to the technical capabilities of the FBI and our partnerships. And I do believe we are looking at people who, as we say, are persons of interest. But as you know, with any investigation, you're a person of interest until you're either eliminated or you're actually found to be the.
I really believe that the people that really kidnapped her then harm her. She just had a heart attack. You know what I mean? Even though they shouldn't have scared her like that, they kind of frightened her when when they let that garage down, she found out them people was in her house. That's enough. A man sitting there looking like this in your living room like that, that's enough. But see, my sons, they're not going to drop me off like this. Now, the son-in-law dropped her off like that. Just imagine you sitting there looking at the electrician man or the man clean the yard man or homeless man sitting in your living room. You know what I mean? Sitting there looking at you. You remember me? And you know what? And I think that he hid her somewhere. I don't think he meant to take her life, but she had a heart attack. I believe she had a heart attack, and they don't put that body somewhere out there on that property. They just need to look. But I don't think he meant to hurt her, even though he's wrong.
Involved, and that's the stage we're at right now.
Right.
What can you tell us about the timing of apparently people now around her being swabbed for DNA? I would assume that maybe some people are even being brought in. There has been no confirmation that they're being given lie detector tests. Can you confirm the truth of those reports?
I don't really think it's supposed to went. Let me take this back a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to went this far, y'all. I don't think things supposed to went this far. But we can't say that's a ski mask or not because the weather is cold outside. It's cold outside. And they do have ski masks when it's cold outside. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to look. I don't know. I'm trying to look at her good. I don't know. I can't look at her. I can't see her face. Oh, I said her. No.
What can you tell us about the timing of apparently people now around her being swabbed for DNA? I would assume that maybe some people are even being brought in. There has been no confirmation that they're being given lie detector tests. Can you confirm the truth of those reports?
Sean, I can generally say this. We are going to interview and interrogate absolutely every single person that we think is involved with this or has information related to this. And we're going to use all of our capabilities without divulging them to advance this investigation. And that's what you saw play out here.
Well, I know one thing. This man here know that she live alone in that house. Or he could just be a homeless man. We don't know who he is. He could be a man walking out the street and don't know if somebody's staying there or not. I don't know. He don't look like he breaking in. I don't know how he got it.
Showed up, worked with our partners in a private sector, exploited and excavated data that people thought were missing and deleted, enhanced it, put it out to the public, got tips, led to further information.
And he trying to punch. He doing something in there. The cat trying to get in that door. He punching numbers in or trying to do something, but he can't do it. He can't get in.
And led to further interviews.
And he looked back at somebody talking to him.
Not stopping. My team is on the ground. We're working through the night.
It's crazy. This is crazy.
And none of those guys that I've talked to when I was in Arizona or while I'm there have probably slept in.
And they're breaking him into Nancy's house. What time is he doing this?
In a week, and they're not going to sleep because this case is of the most importance to the American public, and we are going to continue working to make sure we give the American public the answers, and most importantly, to the government.
That ain't even real. This don't mean act like he doing it for real to me. Picking up some grass. Lord have mercy.
Your family, hopefully the return of their mother, and the modicum of justice that they deserve after this horrific event.
What can you tell us about the FBI agents spotted
And look what he got on his shoulders, y'all. He got them 2 headlights on his shoulders. That joker got a big old head on him. That joker played football somewhere. Or got kicked out the football team.
low-lying desert brush near Annie Guthrie's home. What can you tell us about the neighborhood around Savannah's sister, Annie Guthrie's neighborhood, as the SWAT team rolled out from the sheriff department, if anything?
Look, that's just what the FBI does. We're not taking any chances. We're going out
Joker
there
tall, boy.
and combing neighborhoods and swaths of territory where we think that...
Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that boy done got kicked out somebody's football team. Something happened. Ooh-wee.
Information, and we're going to go out and talk to anyone.
Oh my God. Did he get kicked out the basketball team? Wait a minute. Hold up. Did he get kicked out the basketball team? You know the sheriff was sitting there watching a basketball game, right? What he doing there watching? Look at him. Look at him. So he got it's a light shining in his eyes through them kind of eyes you got, boy. Yeah, this. And you got a mustache? You ain't even cover your face good. Look at the little mustache. You didn't your mustache out. What's wrong with you? Your wife gonna get you. You need to cut your mustache out. They'll open the Miss Nancy out. Get a job.
That divulging them to advance this investigation. And that's what you saw play out here. In these last 36 hours, the FBI showed up, worked with their partners in a private sector, exploited and excavated data that people thought were missing and deleted, enhanced.
How you know Miss Nancy not at home? How you know Miss Nancy? Because he know an 84-year-old woman. Some old 84 women, I don't know now. I don't know. I don't believe Miss Nancy in the house by herself. I just don't.
The public got tips, led to further information exploitation, and led to further interviews. And we're not stopping. My team is on the ground. We're working through the night.
Young man ain't got nothing else to do. Look how thick he is. That mother sucker flying as I don't know what. That and ain't got nothing else to do. I know he. Lord have mercy.
See, when I was in Arizona, while I'm there, had probably slept.
And he gonna come to try to break in somebody's house dressed good. He dressed neat, real neat person, but a criminal.
And they're not gonna sleep because this case
Look at him.
is about the most important to the American
And he looking up that way where they waiting on him.
public, and we are going to continue working to make sure we give the American public the answers, and most importantly, the Guthrie family.
I'm see that the outfit he got on. I'm trying to see what you win. Did you steal that jacket?
Hopefully, the return of their mother and the modicum of justice that they deserve after this horrific event.
What can you tell us about the FBI agents spotted?
That boy dressed good. This man ain't hurting for nothing. He thick. He got muscle legs. He works out. He can't come down the stairs. I don't know why. Do he believe somebody? Do he believe somebody live there? What make him want to break in her house that night though? That joker is tall, y'all. That joker is tall. Look at that. Jesus. This boy young. I don't care what y'all say.
Low-lying desert brush near Annie Guthrie's home. What can you tell us about?
Then he gonna try to put the key in the door.
Savannah's sister, Annie Guthrie.
Yeah, he is pressing some buttons.
The SWAT team rolled out from the sheriff department, if anything.
Look, that's just what the FBI does.
What you
We're not
looking
taking
for?
any chances. We're going out there and combing neighborhoods and swaths of territory where we think there might be possible information, and we're going to go out and talk to anyone who has information or we believe has information in this or is involved in this tangentially or otherwise, and we're going to continue to develop those leads, continue to serve legal process, continue to work with our private sector partners, and continue to produce as much information publicly as we can, Sean.
Why y'all do me and Nancy like that?
Upholding the integrity of the investigation.
I'm mad.
So that we can get to a conclusion here and hopefully return Nancy Guthrie to her family and find the culprit or culprits that are involved.
Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
Last question, if I may. Do you feel like it would be appropriate to say you feel with this progress today that the FBI is closing in?
The FBI.
The only reason why the FBI is closing in because Trump already told them it was a solution. Y'all stop trying to act like y'all don't know that. Let me see. One person detained. Let me see this right here. Ooh, what this is right here, y'all. They've been doing a lot while I've been
here
asleep.
at 7 o'clock tonight, a major development in the search for Nancy Guthrie. Today, the FBI going door to door in a neighborhood about 4 miles away.
The haunting new video out of Tucson showing a masked person with a gun disabling her front door camera where they're live.
She sure did. Nancy had to fight that bitch joker right. That Nancy like to hurt that man.
As we just heard, right now at 7, there is a major new development in the search for Nancy Guthrie. Person of interest has been detained in Tucson just hours after the FBI released those new images of an armed and masked person at her front door. We have that live report from Tucson.
Robert Kovacic is live in Tucson for us with the latest developments for us. Robert.
Michael and Colleen, again, we know that a person has been detained, but that is important to note that they have been detained. An arrest has not been made. Also important to note that the images that were released about 10 o'clock this morning, here our time, there is no verification that the person that is right now being questioned and being talked to by authorities is the person that has been seen in the videos. So we have been here outside of the home of Nancy Guthrie, and as you take a look behind me, this home was now the center of the investigation starting this morning.
I done locked up 2 men. Now we need one more man. We need a lady in this now. We need to lock the lady up now.
When you saw those images, and then the federal agents got involved, and the FBI started to canvass not just this area where Nancy Guthrie lives, but let's show you a map. We're looking at 2 different homes here. Nancy Guthrie's home and the home surrounding her daughter, Annie Guthrie, Savannah's older sister, who lives about 4 miles away, a 10-minute drive. Throughout the afternoon and live on NBC4 newscast throughout the afternoon, we showed you FBI agents not only going door to door, but you see them, they're in storm drains, they're going through the wash in the neighborhood. These are FBI agents who are knocking on doors with specific questions. Among the specific questions they asked neighbors we spoke to were, can we see your
What?
Can we see
What? Y'all remember, y'all don't remember, some of y'all too young to remember. Look, y'all, we used to play in them little things, them little suet things like that. We used to walk in that, and sometimes it'd be like water flowing out of there. That thing is big enough to walk right there and walk there. What's on the other side of it? I know them young boys right there with them young knees that already done walked through there. I wonder what's going on inside of there. But I just know that they didn't let Miss Nancy walk through there. They didn't let Miss Nancy walk through there. They walked through there.
your doorbell video. And one of the neighbors explained that they asked for the doorbell video and they asked him to scroll back, and he was happy to do it, to look for a specific time stamp.
That's what I need a time.
His name is Joe Contreras, and we spoke to him minutes after the FBI left.
They're just trying to look in the yards and, see what's going on. And they looked at my Ring cameras on the 31st, see if anything showed up as far as that night. I guess the night she disappeared.
Did they ask you for a specific time?
No, we went through my cameras and we actually found the time. We didn't find any vehicles moving at that time in front of my house.
What time were they asking though, Joe?
Was it 12 p.m. or something like that on the 31st?
What time did he say? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me see something. I gotta put this back up here. He said a time, because I wonder what time, how long he been in that house. The time it was, I was trying to find out too. So let me see, since he whispered the time, let me see. Oh, he said 12:30?
Showed up as far as that night. I guess the night she disappeared.
Did they ask you for a specific time?
No, we went through my cameras and we actually found the time. We didn't find any vehicles moving at that time in front of my house.
What time were they asking though, Joe?
Was it 12 p.m. or something like that on the 31st?
Oh, he said 12:30. 12:30. 12:30? Miss Guthrie was in her house when that football athlete came through her door. Oh, Lord have mercy.
In the afternoon?
Night.
12 p.m. at night on the 31st, going into Sunday morning. I see.
So he says 12:30 a.m. Now, okay, if he was in the house at 12:30 a.m., somebody else was in that house because the garage door came open. Unless the brother The daughter and the son-in-law has the garage key to her house. See, I just thought about that. They could have a garage key. I would wonder how the garage came open. I just came to a conclusion, to me, that he could have had a key, a garage key to let up her garage door for her and to let her in. See, I don't want to focus too much on the son-in-law. That's what they want us to do. So he the one let it up and let the garage back down. And somebody car was in the garage too. I don't know who car that was.
And then you look at these images, Michael and Colleen, again, released by the FBI today. They are perhaps a glimpse into what appeared to have happened that night to 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie and when she disappeared. As you see there, it's a masked intruder with a slow, deliberate gait, appearing hunched over. It looks like a backpack that may be full, that may be heavy, with reflective stickers on it. And then the person outside of Nancy Guthrie's home obscures the doorbell camera.
I'm curious about that, Candy. Why did they want her? I believe that Miss Nancy had a heart attack. And they done buried her out there somewhere. I don't believe she gone nowhere. And I don't believe this person wanted to hurt her, but she had a heart attack. Allegedly now.
And those are plants that appear to be pulled out of the ground. Now, FBI Director Kash Patel, who we have been talking about, came to Tucson this week for unrelated business, then decided to get involved here. Today, he is the one who released the videos and the photos. These are images, remember, that were recovered from back-end systems. The camera outside of Nancy Guthrie's home is a Nest camera. It is owned by Google. And according to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, that intruder
look at him. Hold on, y'all.
tampered with, damaged, or
Let me
even
take that. Hold on for a second. Hold up. Now you gonna tell me this dude is dressed neat and he don't know what to do? This dude is a neat person. I mean, he got on, I don't know if they're name brand items. He got on some nice gloves. He got on a nice shirt, and he got on a new mask. But I ain't gonna say ski mask. I'm gonna say he trying to, is he trying to, what y'all call them people who like to break in people's house and think, and and try to find somewhere to stay. Because he didn't come prepared to break in nobody's house, coming and looking at a Ring camera. Let's see.
the camera.
Swatters, yeah.
Nancy Guthrie's home.
It's him, swatters. He trying to find somewhere to stay and don't know nobody how, know if somebody living there. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And what is that? What, he got some gold in his mouth or something? Because I know he got a mustache. Why is all that light shining on his, like he an android or something? Gosh.
Nest camera, it is owned by Google, and according to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, that intruder allegedly tampered with, damaged, or even removed that camera. So it took a while for their backup systems to get these images. Why were these images released? It is
Oh, well, y'all, they about to tell us why. I wondered, too, why was the images released after she asked us for help just yesterday?
Because they showed them initially to the Guthrie family. The Guthrie family apparently said they did not know the individual in these images. Law enforcement, especially law enforcement in this area that would be familiar with, quote unquote,
bad guys or bad girls, bad women, did not recognize any of the people, the individuals.
Hold up, let me see how she's standing. Why I keep saying she? I don't know what this is. Good Jesus. Well, is it a he, she? I don't dang kind of picking up.
One recognized the individual, and so it was a decision to.
And why is he holding his pants? What is he holding right now? Well, whoever it is got a big old head on him. I don't know who that is. Goodly doodly. Really? Just imagine if y'all was asleep and y'all were 84 years old and y'all wake up to something look like this. That's enough to give you a heart attack. Miss Nancy didn't have a good heart, y'all. Her heart wasn't good. She's a nice person. I'm not talking about that heart. But I'm talking about, he scared that lady.
Make these images public. And as we have been reporting, and as Kelly O'Donnell has been reporting,
And he got a wife.
the FBI is telling NBC News that the tips have increased dramatically. And we are talking about the FBI that has made now wide outreach. Digital billboards going up into major cities in the Southwest, including Southern California. Important to note where those...
And I'm trying to look at the mustache. He looked like he a young guy, y'all. Why these young guys ain't got no women? Why you at an old lady house? What's wrong with you? God, what is going on with some of these men? They don't like women no more. They talk about women all the time. And then they breaking in an old lady house. Good Jesus. Look at them. Look at them. Want to talk about women all the time. Men who talk about women all the time got a male problem. Now look, this a young man. This a young man right here. And he's sitting up here and look. He shaves. He shaved his mustache. But old dummy forgot to take out what Fred Sanford used to say, "Oh dummy, you didn't shave your mustache out." What you say, Jay? No, he didn't. Y'all know who that is. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. He got a, this a young man right here. Oh, he young. Ooh, they don't like, ooh, Lord, honey.
Those billboards went in Southern California. They went 210 in Irwindale, 91 in Brea, and the 10 in Palm Springs. Important, Colleen and Michael, because these are all arteries and connectors that will eventually get you here to Tucson. And that is where the investigation is centered throughout.
But these young guys don't like women no more. They don't like women like the men back in the day used to like women. These young guys rather go out there and try to, golly. If he had a knock on that door, Miss Nancy probably said, "Who's there?" And he didn't even put his head against the window to see was anybody in there or nothing. Oh Lord, honey. Camper, bless you, Jesus.
10 days. And again, we look at the timeline. Nancy Guthrie brought home last Saturday night at 9:30. We reported this morning, NBC News learning that she was supposed to join friends to watch online church services on Sunday, something she normally does. When she didn't show up, that immediately set off alarm bells to friends who called Annie Guthrie. Annie Guthrie, and then called authorities noon on Sunday. So if you go back and you think about what the neighbor told us.
The lady can't even, Law can't even be with her church friend. Go around the young people. Go over there with the young people. Why you breaking in an old lady house? Go get a job. What happened to J.O.B.? Get a cotton pick. I believe y'all. I wish y'all to treat these jobs like y'all treat everything else. Go get a job. Damn, y'all act like a job. Job is a disease.
Afternoon with those FBI agents, the FBI agents asking specifically, show us that Ring doorbell, that Nest doorbell, whatever doorbell camera he had from midnight on Saturday the 31st going into Sunday. So that is where we are right now and where we have just returned from, and why we're standing back at Nancy Guthrie's home, because it was the FBI agents that were combing the area of Annie Guthrie's home in these afternoon
What's up,
hours.
Tony? How old do y'all think he is? Please don't tell me he's a young man at an older age, an 84-year-old door. Jesus. If they kidnap you, lift a finger. Now, they don't want to kidnap me because they ain't going to get in the door. I got something for them.
And they just left when it got very...
And I'm not 84.
But I do want to point something out. We had heard rumblings when I'm standing here of a number of...
Don't worry about me. Stay on this content.
Investigators heading to a specific location outside of Tucson, perhaps where this person was detained and picked up and brought into questioning. If that is the case, and that was roughly at the same time, it wasn't stopping the FBI agents as we watched them go door to door on their mission.
Thank you, Tony.
So if they had made it that person and pulled that person over, as we're hearing that possibly at a traffic stop, and that person was now being detained and being questioned, the FBI continued to do their work where we were standing.
Robert, do we know anything about the status of Nancy Guthrie? Any word about whether they found her?
We don't. And that is, I think, why, we look around here and it's somber. It's a little tense. And it
Wow.
we're looking at media from around the world, Colleen and Michael. And, as you take a look at the home here behind me and the driveway, neighbors have come by and they put candles and they put little signs and they're saying, bring her home safe, bring her home safe.
They said an 84-year-old woman. And they got all these young girls that they don't want out there. Because them young girls ain't gonna play with them. But they rather go to an old lady house. Jesus Christ.
But the most important...
That's a coward, a cowardly person that'll mess with somebody, pick on an older lady instead of the young girl. I bet they won't pick on no young girl like that. I bet they won't knock on that young girl though like that. And they better watch some of them 84-year-old lady, because they used to be packing.
We're hearing from when it comes to bringing her home safe is Savannah Guthrie. Those are terrifying images. Imagine if that was your 84-year-old mother or your grandmother or your aunt or anybody that you love.
All right, Tony, thank you.
They were home alone and somebody showed up at the door in a mask and gloves outside of that person's door. Home alone. Terrifying images. But for Savannah Guthrie today, our friend and colleague went on social media immediately after they were posted, and Savannah Guthrie said, we need your help. We believe, looking at these images, she is alive. Bring her home. As of now, we don't know the status of Nancy Guthrie, but the hope here and the hope throughout Tucson, every person who sees to stop us and ask
Christmas, they ain't open up no door. I'm talking about they open up her. They opened up Nancy's door though. They went to an 84-year-old lady house. Why don't they get a job? And then they won't have to steal.
Of Nancy.
Robert, before we let you go, via our reporting, a person has been detained in the greater Tucson area. No arrests have been made. We obviously want to point that out. So investigators, it will be boots on the ground again tomorrow. This investigation doesn't stop.
The investigation doesn't stop, Michael. They're actually continuing to bring...
Well, why is he over to Miss Nancy's house? Y'all keep telling us some things. Y'all ain't telling us. Y'all could tell us a little more than what y'all telling us. Okay? Cause I know that boy look like he on somebody's best football team. He lift weights or something. I know no young man ain't got time to be doing that like that. Tell me he was trying to find somewhere to stay. Please don't tell me that a young man like that was over there at a 84-year-old woman house like that. I don't think he that happy like that. I hope not. Good Jesus.
Agents in from across the country. 24-hour command post has been set up, but there is so much that remains a mystery, as this has remained a mystery, one that has captivated the United States and captivated the world, because we are talking about a woman who disappeared from her home, possibly abducted from her home. We are hearing about purported notes, ransom notes, given to local television stations here in Tucson, but we're talking about the best in the business. The FBI can't yet, as of last reporting, verify that any of these notes are legitimate. And
that's what I said. Those notes might not be real.
Or somebody.
I knew that the transition wasn't gonna happen because they didn't even know who those notes belongs to. They don't even know if their mama alive. Why would they say we will pay and you haven't even seen if your mom alive or not? Y'all got to pay attention between the lines. Stop fussing so much.
That actually have Nancy Guthrie. So with that said, we don't know anything about a possible ransom. We don't know anything about a possible abduction. Today was the big break in the case, and law enforcement experts told us if they are going to find Nancy Guthrie, today was the day where they had to use this as their launch.
Yeah, I see people out there that prey on women and children and stuff like that. Y'all, I mean, get a job, J-O-B. Get a J-O-B. Why y'all don't want the young girls no more? I mean, there's plenty of women out there want you.
They had to use.
I know that 84-year-old woman don't want you.
Break in the case than this.
She want to be around her church friends.
Questions. There are so.
All right, let me see what I got. I'm gonna play Trump one more time. Woo, Lord have mercy. Trump, talk to these people, cause they don't understand what you're saying. I'm gonna put y'all favorite man on him. Y'all about to put the president of the United States up on, cause y'all ain't listening to him. Y'all not listening to Trump. Trump told y'all it was a solution. Good Jesus. And then a young man showed up at Miss, oh Lord, how much is Jesus?
President, you promised Savannah Guthrie's family the full support of federal law enforcement. FBI is now.
I'll give you a little statement. I think we're doing very well on that regard. You're probably surprised to hear that. I think we're doing very well. Very well, meaning we have some clues, I think, that are very strong. And I think we could have some answers coming up fairly soon.
Is this a nationwide search? Is this a search going to Mexico?
I'm not talking about a search. I'm talking about a solution. We have some things I think that will maybe come out reasonably soon from DOJ or FBI or whoever that could be
Suspect?
Yeah, could be definitive.
So
A lot's taken place in the last couple of hours. A lot of things have happened with regard to that horrible situation in the last couple of hours.
That Trump a mess. Trump is a mess, but he just told y'all. Alright, y'all. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back.
Don't have any answers that just lead to more.
I'm gonna be back, y'all.